Hi, it's me. Welcome to my channel. This is the Midnight Balloon Ride. Our story begins in a dark forest. The moon was shining brightly and little fireflies were twinkling all around. Suddenly, whoop, whoop, something was coming through the trees. It was Benny the Bear. He was building a giant hot air balloon. The basket was big enough for all the forest animals and their children to ride in. So Benny tied up the last rope and shouted, "All aboard! We're going for a midnight balloon ride." All the animals cheered and took their seats. There was Sammy the Squirrel, Ollie the Owl, Freddie the Fox, and all of their children. They waved goodbye to the forest below and started to float toward the bright moon in the sky. As they floated higher and higher, the wind grew stronger and the animals started to feel scared. Freddie the Fox gripped the sides of the basket tightly. "Whoa, this is so scary. I want to go home." Benny the Bear tried to calm him down. "Don't worry, Freddie. Look how beautiful everything is from up here. I bet you've never seen the forest from this angle before." Freddie looked around. It was true. All the trees looked like tiny green dots, and way off in the distance, he could see his den, his family's den, sparkling in the moonlight. But then something amazing appeared in the sky. It was a huge island made of shimmering stars. The animals had never seen anything like it before. "Do you see that?" cried Sammy the Squirrel. "It looks like a giant piece of cheese in the sky." The animals all agreed. It did look like a huge piece of cheese, just like the one from the legend. Legend said that if you sailed across the Whispering Sea after sunset, you would find the Sky Island, an island made of pure imagination where anything could happen. But no one had ever seen it before. Was this really the Sky Island? How could they get there? Then they heard a voice. "Welcome to the Midnight Balloon Ride. I am your host. If you wish to reach the Sky Island, you must follow the stars." The voice came from a beautiful golden star that twinkled above them. She was the Starry Fairy. "Quick, everyone," said Benny the Bear. "Let's follow the stars." So the animals followed the Starry Fairy across the night sky. They flew past shooting stars and glowing planets. The children waved at friendly faces in the clouds. It was the best adventure ever, but soon the animals started to get tired. The little ones yawned and closed their eyes. Benny the Bear noticed that they were getting sleepy, so he said, "Hey, Starry Fairy, can we take a break?" "The kids are getting very sleepy." "Of course," she replied. "You can rest as long as you like. Just remember to keep following the stars." So Benny the Bear helped everyone get comfortable. He made a soft bed for the little ones, and soon they were all fast asleep. When the animals woke up, they felt refreshed and full of energy. They thanked Benny the Bear and told him it was time to reach the Sky Island. So they all followed the Starry Fairy again. Soon they could see the Cheese Island up ahead. It looked even bigger and brighter than before. As they got closer, they could make out paths made of light and houses made of rainbows. Everyone gasped in amazement. Then suddenly, whoosh, a strong wind started to blow. The animals held on tight as they flew over sparkling waterfalls and through fields of stars. Finally, they landed safely in a clearing. "We made it!" They all cheered. The animals and their children spent the whole day playing on the Sky Island. They slid down rainbow slides, splashed in pools of moonlight, and swung on clouds. It was the most fun they'd ever had. But as the sun began to set, they knew it was time to go home. They said goodbye to the Starry Fairy and got into their basket. As they floated away, they looked back at the Sky Island. It was disappearing into the darkness. They knew they'd never forget their magical adventure. The end.